All right. I'm gonna ask you a quick question real quick, all right? So if you got SA'd or R worded, are you gonna wish them their are you gonna wish them good luck on their endeavors? Are you gonna wish them good luck and then wish them a happy life? I'm gonna repeat that. If you got R worded or SA'd, are you gonna wish your R word or your SAyer a happy life, happy endeavors? Are you gonna do that? Yes or no? So if y'all don't know, streamer Azalea Lexi, she accuses Rich Campbell of SA and of R word 3 years ago, but now today she is literally wishing him on good luck on his future endeavors. So now it brings me to come to you. Do we believe victims now? Because you ruined his life for 3 years, and now out of nowhere, the lawsuit is over. The lawsuit is done. I think the lawsuit is done. I think they had a lawsuit. But long story short, you're saying that you wish him good luck on his future endeavors. So do you hate him or not? What is it? So she tweets this out. Everybody on Twitter is literally hating on her. Everybody on Twitter is literally hating on her. But if y'all don't know what happened with the Rich Campbell situation and her, I'm gonna just play this real quick, a really quick clip, and then we're gonna hop right into more information that happened today.
Streamer Rich Campbell, one of the founding members of content network OTK, has been accused of sexual assault. The disturbing allegation was made by streamer Azalea Lexi, who says that the two had an off and on relationship before the alleged incident occurred in 2021. Now, Rich has resigned from OTK and says that he'll present his version of events soon. Meanwhile, Azalea Lexi has said that she's received disturbing messages as a result of coming forward and telling her story. So what do we know so far? Let's take a look. Before we get into the video, I do need to warn you this video contains descriptions of sexual assault, sexual activity, fetish response to a video of Campbell's current girlfriend, Mia Malkova, explaining that he has a pregnancy fetish. The video was taken from a recent episode of Pillow Talk with Ryan Pownell, where Malkova discusses Campbell, including his fetish.
He has a pregnant fetish. He really wants to get me pregnant. Ooh, that's kind of hot though.
He has a what?
He wants to get me pregnant.
Azalea Lexi immediately followed up that first tweet with another that said she's sick of pretending it didn't happen. Then on Friday morning, she posted a tweet longer with her full account of what happened, along with some screenshots of text conversations. She characterized her relationship with Rich as anything but healthy, saying, quote, "There were several times during the 4 years that he made it clear that he only viewed me as a sexual object, but when I would confront him about it, I would get love bombed and gaslit into thinking that he cared about me and wanted to be with me. Still, they had a friendship." Azalea Lexi said, quote, "After he lied to me about having a girlfriend for an extended amount of time in June of 2021, I didn't speak to him or see him until he called me asking to apologize around the end of July, beginning of August. I always had a deep love for Rich as a person and that he wanted to be in my life," end quote. But according to her, she had moved past the idea of a sexual relationship with Campbell, and that didn't change when she was invited to his subathon in 2021. She said she declined because she didn't want to sleep with him, she didn't trust him, and she declined another invite in December 2021 for a similar reason. But in late January 2022, Azalea Lexi said she Ubered to Campbell's building in New York, and the two met in a movie theater in the building, which is seemingly at least a semi-public space. And according to her account, he kept trying to get her to lie on him. By her account, quote, "I repeat..."
Wait, I didn't even, wait, hold on. You drove up to him. So you knew what he was trying to do in the past multiple times. You knowing that, you still drove up to him. So what, like, where's the account? At least where's the accountability at? Because you knew what he was doing in the past multiple times. You knew what type of timing he was on. Ben knew what type of timing he was on. But you're still willing. I remember the situation a little bit. I do remember this like years ago, but I'm using this to like kind of remember. But you're still hanging out with him like that. So you're putting yourself in that position. Like, am I wrong to think of that? Or you know he's a weirdo, but then you're still hanging out with him in the future. So you're putting yourself in that situation even more. I'm gonna play this for like a little bit longer, just so we can get like a little bit more information about what happened in the past, and then I'm gonna go about more in present day.
Repeatedly said, "I'm not here to sleep with you and I do not want that." At one point in the theater, he said, "I think tonight is the last time I'm ever going to see you." After trying to speak to him for an hour about our relationship and the way he treated me, he just continued to deflect and said there's no reason to talk about it because it makes him feel bad. He said that we couldn't stay in that room and needed to go up to his apartment per the apartment rules. I said, I don't trust that, and he promised me that was the situation, that nothing would happen, and was respecting the boundary I set. According to Azalea Lexi, this is where things really went off the rails. She said that once they got up to the apartment, Campbell began talking about his pregnancy fetish and started masturbating in front of her. Then she said he kept begging her for sex and tried to remove her clothes multiple times. She kept saying no, and then at the end he, quote, "rolled me over and put himself inside me and finished unprotected," end quote. Campbell allegedly told her that she couldn't stay there, but the friend that she was staying with was already asleep and wasn't answering her phone, so she booked the cheapest hotel she could find, and according to her, she hasn't spoken to Campbell since. I mentioned photos, and these seem to clearly depict a conversation between Azalea Lexi and Campbell.
All right, I'm gonna just stop right there, right? So OTK kicked Rich Campbell. As McGold Tech Tone back then, disannounced, Rich Campbell. So now today she's literally saying, I have decided to dismiss my lawsuit against Rich Campbell. No payment was offered by either of us to the other side. I want to thank everyone for their support over this difficult period, and I wish him well in his future endeavors. So after hearing what you told us that he literally forcibly grabbed you, flipped you over, put it inside you and finished inside you. But you wished him good luck on his future endeavors? Bro, who do we believe? So if that happened to you, are you going to wish that person good luck on their future endeavors? Are you doing that? Listen, if you're doing that, bro, you must be the most like stoic spiritual person of all time to let that shit go. Bro, there's no way somebody's letting that go. And literally, I wish him well in his future endeavors. What? So you don't want him locked up. So you want him free so he can allegedly and probably do, if this was true, could probably do this to other females, to other girls. What? You would want him to go to jail. You would want him to be in prison for the rest of his life if this is real. So we're going to go through Twitter, right? She completely ruined Rich Campbell's life, his reputation, his sponsors, and his entire friend group, and now taking back the lawsuit. You don't get to withdraw a criminal charge now that you don't feel like it. I bet the entire thing had no grounds to begin with. How many OF girls is it now who have filed false allegations against men? And this is what I said last video, bro. We don't know who to believe anymore. All these girls put all these allegations, all these situations happen all the time, but then it always turns out that it's false. It always turns out that it's a lie. It turns out that she was lying. She wants clout. She was lying. She wants money. She's lying. He broke up with her. She's lying. He cheated, so she's mad. We don't know what to believe. So now when there's real victims coming out, we don't believe them. We look at it and be like, I don't know. We think you're lying now, or we need more evidence. Even though she may be telling the truth, she or he may be telling the truth, we're not gonna believe it full 100% because situations like these. So this has been going on for like 3-4 years, and now you want to wish him good luck on his endeavors? Does that make any sense? So you had a lawsuit going on. You was canceling him for years, but you're wishing him good luck on his future endeavors. You multiple times. Trauma. You wish him good luck? So you can't get mad that people are speculating that you're lying now, right? Like you can't be mad at that, right? So yeah. And then here's Tectone. Even though I saw some clips that Tectone was saying back then that he does think that his friend did do the situation, Tectone switched his thoughts up now. Another OnlyFans woman lying about R-word and then just moves on. No damage done to them. Ruined a man's life for 3 years. Why is this so common? Bro, that's the thing. OnlyFans girl ruins a man's life with allegations 3 years later, says takes he backsies. He should sue her to oblivion. Yes, bro. Yes. And please, people in my comments, don't just be dumb and senseless hate. Just think. If this happened to you, are you going to wish the person that assaulted you to be out free and to wish him good luck on his endeavors? Are you going to do that? Yes or no? The person who traumatized you, he could probably do this to other girls in the future. Are you going to wish that he's free and wish him good luck on his endeavors? Or are you going to wish he's locked up forever so he can never do this again, so he gets the payback for what he did to you? Let me know. Because I know me, I would want that person locked up forever. But she's literally saying, I wish him well in his future endeavors. So now it's like, do we believe you? Did he actually do this? We don't know. And it's so crazy that this happens, bro. It's so sad to see how girls can just go on Twitter and just say, hey, this happened. With like a little like shaky, like, here and there text, like shaky text, and he can be canceled. Everybody believes the girl. He gets his sponsors taken away. He gets everything ruined for him. Why? Like, it's an allegation. Like, that doesn't mean it's real. This happens 20 times a year, bro. This happens all the time. It's bad. Like, a girl would say, oh, he did this with barely any evidence. Then everybody on Twitter just fucking cancels him. Grabs onto that Twitter, to that twit. What is that? Twit longer grabs onto the twit longer and just cancels him, bro. It's not fair. Like, you don't give nobody time to defend themselves. It's not fair, bro. It's really not fair. But it seems like this guy Rich Campbell is innocent. Listen, I really don't know if he's innocent or not. But the way she is reacting, the victim is reacting in this situation, it seems like Rich Campbell is innocent. It seems like, this has been going on for way too long. You didn't think it was going to go on for this long, and then now you kind of regret it. Now you kind of just want to piece it up. You can't do that. You lost this guy thousands of dollars, ruined his career. He needs some compensation. Facts. So yeah, this is bad, bro. This is why like it's hard believing people out here, bro. It really is. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Comment something that's like I can like build from. You know what I mean? Comment if you guys like the video. I don't know if you guys do. Let me know if you guys like me. I don't know if y'all do. All right. See you.